Okay, we're gonna get some poker on. Be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe. Let's see what our poker table is doing. Here we go. Down to 30 seconds and we start. This is no limit hold'em on replay poker. Replay poker. This is not an advertisement for replay poker. It's just a site that I play on. Relatively new to the site myself. And there's our first bingo donkey. Ranked 349. 349, 613. And of course, with an ace three, we're going to fold. He's just playing bingo. He's probably got like a 7-4 off. See if he does it again. Yep, there he goes again. See, he's a bingo donkey. Bingo donkey. Comes to a poker table and plays bingo. I want to make a note for him. All in. And I call them bingos. And the way his style is, after the first two hands, I'm pretty sure he's probably going to go all in until he hits or gets hit. Yep. An all in bingo donkey. So let's see if we can't catch him. King 8 is okay, but against a bingo donkey, we're going to hold to something a little bit tighter. I mean, it's cost us no chips yet. Now watch, he's going to use the clock and push all in. Nope. Ah. Let's see what he does again. Oh, now we got the 7-2s. Worst hand in poker, 7-2 offsuit. While we're doing that, let me go here, here. Yeah, he went all in again, see? Okay, let's see what he does again. Yeah, see, he's just going to keep playing all in, forcing people to stick to premium hands, which is fine because that's where he gets caught. Queens against it. Oh, he almost hit it with a 3-4-5-6. Now he's got 225 and he's done. There's no way in a hold'em tournament. And granted, there's only what was it, 58 contestants that started when I was on the when table open. Let's see how many are entered total. It says 112 entrants out of 100, 113 now, 114, 115. See, there's late registration for 5 minutes after the tournament starts. We're still in that 5 minutes round yet. So 117 entrants, and he is dead last. There's no way he's going to make this. They say there's a chance in hell if you have a chip in a chair, but not in a tournament. Not in a tournament. Let's see what we can do here. Still nothing worth anything. See, and it's these kind of bingo donkeys that sit there and go all in like that that really ruin a game and make it hard to get a good start. And see, we're the blind, so it's possible he could have had worse cards and just wasn't doing anything. But he hit that flush. Had a club in his grip. Now this guy's probably going to be all in. There's no way in hell that he's going to make it. And see, I'm still not going to call it with a king seven. It's still not worth it. Still not worth it. And even though I've got an ace, the kicker isn't so great. So I'm probably going to let this one slide too until this guy gets off the table. I'm probably not going to play much. Bingo donkey. Knows his ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, but doesn't quite know how to put them in order and add them up. Doesn't understand this is a poker game, not bingo. See, Jack 3 suited, and he thought he had the hand. Got beat out with ace king suited in the same suit. People just play dumb. Now we can start playing poker, folks. Now that the bingo donkeys, now watch these people start calling. And they're going to call the same kind of things that I'm calling 6-8 offsuit. And see, somebody else made a comment down here. Great. Now we can play proper poker. Absolutely. Now let's play poker. Yeah, not looking so good. Ooh, is nobody got any clubs? Therefore, it's a split pot. Could it be that there's four hands out here and nobody's got a club? We'll let it play out, see what happens. Bingo. He had the lowest club, so even the board beat him. So we all got paid. Split pot, got our chips back. And if you guys have any interest in poker and the psychology thereof, go ahead and drop a comment in the chat. Let me know what you think. Let me know your experience. If you've played poker before, what kind of poker you have. Um, I think I'm quite well rounded in poker. This is a hold'em tournament, but I also play Omaha high low and 7 stud high low. Oh, King 5 got him on threes, looking for a stretch. Got it. Lost him. Pilot Man out. That's what happens when you go all in. And this guy is another one. His ranking is 303,977. I played him in a tournament last night, 7 stud high low, and he does the same type of thing as the last player we saw, but he's just not quite as prolifically going all in. But he goes all in quite a bit, and he's picking a high set of ranking hands to do so. But that's still a bingo style. These people would never play like that on a cash tournament style. They would never do that with real money at risk. It's only because this is free chip poker that these people play that bingo style. And this is supposed to be a family friendly site. But how can it be family friendly poker site if there is no poker going on? Half these people play that bingo style. And yes, you'll see me go all in here and there on certain grips. Pocket aces, somebody goes all in, I'm most definitely going to call. Somebody goes all in and I've got pocket kings, pocket queens, pocket jacks. I'm likely going to call depending on what my stack is versus their stack. If it's going to take me out of the tournament, if I'm on a cash table or a free chip ring game table instead of a tournament and can just re-up chips, yeah, I'll probably call on something like that. Because again, like I said, free chip, there aren't any real consequences. And on this site, they start you out with 20,500 chips. And let me check my profile here. Currently, I have, after 2 months, I've got 568,920 chips. Call it for that one. We'll see what happens. Kind of stagnant because that bingo player at the beginning, but want to see if we can't get something going here. So we'll see if we'll let it build. There we go. Nice hit. Okay. Now he's going to raise. Okay, he bet. He raised. It's rainbowed. I got 2 pair. They better have a set already or a 6-8 or something like that. So we're just going to call for now. We're not going to push it. We're going to wait till the next round, see what this turn brings. And then this guy's going to bring it again. Oh, here we go. Okay, he better have that set of 5s because we're all in now. He better have that set of 5s. He's probably sitting there with ace queen or something. There we go. Come on. Bring it to Papa. Bring it to Papa. There we go. See, I told you. King, queen. Take him out, baby. Take him out. That's how you play poker, folks. That's how you play poker. Damn, I need to smoke a bowl now. Got to raise over here again. This guy's all in. He's ranked 6,284. I'm going to say he's betting on an ace, and this guy's raising on a pocket pair. Let's see how it plays out because this guy's most definitely going to call. We're going to get to see cards. We've got an all in. We got another all in with him, so we're going to see cards. There we go. Yep, see? Ace Jack got it. High cards got it. Neither of these two paired up. Now I've got an ace here with a 4, but the ace jack this guy had didn't show up. No aces showed up on that board before. So I'm going to call this, even though it's an ace low kicker, unless he goes all in. Because now he's going all in, playing that bingo style, because he's going to have a hard time hitting anything in this tournament to bring him anywhere, because he's going to fall victim to those all in donkeys. He's an all in donkey too, despite his rating of being 6,284. That's because ace bingo donkey. See, we'd have split chips. If I'd have called, we'd have just split chips. So it wasn't worth it. There wasn't any money to make on there. He had 850, so he made, or 895. So he made 30 chips. That last board, what did it have? One heart. We ain't seen hearts in a couple boards. The board before that was all black with no ace, no jack. Yeah, we're going to call this just for the flush possibility. There's only 3 of us in the hand. If they check, I'm betting. Okay, now we're going to bet the pot. We're going to make him think we got that ace. Oh, unless he goes all in. See what he's got. He's 2,000. He's been here a while. He probably does have that ace. Trying to play me for a bingo star, see? That's only because I was a little off there and probably shouldn't have called that. But again, this is just a free chip poker tournament. No real consequences. Not like there's real money on the line. I'm not betting a house. See how this works. Excuse me, folks. And currently it says I'm 9th of 76. There were 120 entrants, and this one pays 15 people. So the top 15 places get paid. Let's check that out. Top 15 places, and it's 5K 5K tournament tickets. So the winners get entrance into the 5K tournaments, which are no limit hold'em tournaments for 5K free rolls. They call them free rolls. It costs 5K, but in order to get it, you got to go through another free roll to get the 5K ticket. And then when you get into the tournament, the winners of that tournament get further tickets to bigger tournaments. So it's a scale building tournament structure to help you build the ranking. And that's the thing about this site. They have rankings. So my rank is currently 21,335. And you start out with 350 or 398,000 or however many people are on the site. And we're going to raise this to pot for 350 with an ace queen offsuit. See if we get anybody to jump. Ace queen is a good hand to push, not extremely or anything, but mildly. So there's a call. I don't expect these two will call because they've got, oh, there's a call. We got, oh, both of them called. Let's see what we get here. Two, she is 279,000. AC queen is 14,137. I'm going to call this because I think he called on bullshit. There's an ace four. See, I got an ace queen. And bingo. So yeah, it's you got to know the game. You got to understand how the hands play out and how the people play. And this side here, like I said, gives you kind of an indication of how these people will play. Like I said, this guy is ranked 2,861. We can check his profile, and it says he's been here on the site since December 2018. He's got 30,110,017 chips. He's a 50 champion, 50 level champion, high stakes player. It just means he's been on the high stakes table here on this site. Doesn't mean high stakes cash game or anything. Um, Again, free chip poker sites. There's no real consequences. Oh wow, this guy's coming back a little bit. See, we start with 2,000 chips, and he's the guy that went all in and ended up with 895 chips because the guy before him went all in and he lost a big chunk. Then the next hand he went all in again, and they split the pot. Now he had bullets and he was able to double up. Now this guy's pushing. They just had. I'm going to call this because that last board. Look at that. Now I've got an open end straight. Ace or a six. The ace didn't show up. He had pocket aces. I'm going to call. It's a free chip poker game. There we go. Bingo. First of 56. And that, folks, is how you play poker. You have to be quick-minded about this. You have to be able to run the numbers. Okay? You have to know how they add up. You have to be good at mathematics. You have to be good at odds. You have to be good at memory, remembering what was just played by the players, what the board was, this and that. Here I've got a possible straight flush if I hit the eight of hearts. We're going to call it simply because I could still hit the flush. But if not, I still got 9, 10, jack, queen. There's nothing there. So we're just going to check. Yeah, see, he got to see that I almost hit that straight flush. Ten jack. We're going to play it, although that board was just showing the same thing, specifically all red. I imagine this board's going to be black and kind of maybe lower, but we'll see. Yeah, see, there's the black and it's lower, but we did hit the jack as top pair. So we're going to go ahead and bet that. There we go. Another bite. Now we're going to bet again that pot. He's fishing. Oh, he hit that queen eight. Damn it. So he's second or third or second or first, and I'm third now. So even though I just lost that hand, I'm third. But watch this. Watch this. Remember the boards. Remember the boards. Get him right back from him. See? There's that jack. Hot. Get him right back from him. See? King nine suited in spades. We're going to go ahead and call that one. Unless he does that. Let's see here. Yeah, we're not going to call that one. Yeah, I'd much rather let them play bingo like that rather than call and just take that chance simply because there aren't any real consequences. Because they do that generally out of frustration. Jack Queen got it instead of Jack 10. And that's why I say you got to pay attention to the boards and stuff because that last board was all low with that 7 all red. We're going to call this because of that. We might have the bottom end of a high end straight 9-10 Jack. Nope. See, and it's just us three calling them again. See, there's the open end straight 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I can get a 6 or a Jack. We're going to call that for the 6. Nope. And remember, folks, if you don't play, you're not going to get paid. So there are certain times that you do have to pay. You do have to play. There we go. We're going to go ahead and bet the pot on that one. See if he wants to call, see how quick he calls. We're going to bet again, see how quick he calls. You know, he's not so quick, is he? Now, this 6-10 split would have depended upon, since it started here, whether these guys called or not. If these guys dropped out, this guy called, but these guys dropped out, I'd have certainly called that. But this guy raised, so I dropped out, needing a 7, 8, 9 for that straight there. However, when the board comes, I still got an open end straight here, but he's got pocket aces. Look at that. Set up, boom. See, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Got to watch them boards. Even though this guy had 2 pair and he made a wise bet, I'd probably done the same thing. But you got to remember making those bets prior to the street filling up. So when you're doing that on the flop, and you still got 2 cards coming, somebody could be sitting there with a 1-card wonder and hit runner for a flush or even a full house. Another thing you got to pay attention to in these poker games, you know, people think poker is exciting, and there are times that poker is very exciting. However, the majority of the game is a grind, as they call it. It's grinding. It's a long, drawn out process. That's why I like chatting with folks while I'm doing it. You know, when I play cash tournaments out of the local casino, you have that table banter. On these play chip things, you don't have so much of that banter. People don't like chatting. If they do, it's usually just one word, wow, as you see down here. You know, they don't have any intellect to have table banter, and that's what tells you whether they're real poker players or not. And we're not even going to call this because I'm first of 47 out of a field of 120. and it pays the top 15. So I'm in no rush. So I'm going to go ahead and let the grind work the grind and let the hands build. I'm in a position where I can take primo hands and I can use the clock as being the chip lead. Let's see what the second place guy is. I've got 12,093. The second place guy, we've got a few of them there 11,965, 11,730. And we're just going to call this one. We're not going to raise it. We're just going to call it. Picking and choosing like a lot of Christians do with the scripture. We're going to pick and choose the hands we really want to raise. There we go. See, they didn't indicate any raises for high cards or an ace. So we're just going to check again. Oh, this guy's going to go ahead and bet it. We're going to take a little bit of time to think about it, and then we're going to call it. We're not going to raise it. We're just going to call it. Now we're going to hit it. See that pot? Now we're going to hit it. Going to take almost a third of his chips. And he took it. He took the bite. Now we're going to take the pot again, see if we can take him out. He might have something to beat us, though. He might have hit a diamond flush. See if he's got the heart to call us. We're going to show him the cards. The ace showed up, but the queen didn't. Well, yeah, we're not going to play around. We're still in first. We're going to hold that position. We're going to let the grind work the grind, like I just said. See, most people don't make it past the 15-minute mark. Most people want to play bingo and get to first place in the first 15 minutes and then sit there and sit out, hoping that they'll make it through the tournament and get a ticket by just sitting out. You can't do that. If you want to get paid, you got to play. And if you want to play, you got to pay. Okay, there's no way around it, folks. That's what poker is. It's the same thing with the government system we have. Okay, if you want to partake, you have to pay. And he's down here and says, ouch, on that hand where I took him, and says FL, which stands for flush, which he didn't have the flush. If he'd have had the flush, he'd have called it. Unless he was thinking I hit the flush. And I certainly didn't. And now we're in the big blind, so we have to check, but we don't have to call anybody that raises it. So you're just gonna check and hope for a 6-7. Okay, there's an 8, 9, 10. Nothing strong, and we're gonna fold. Like I said, we got our first place position. We're gonna hold it. Yeah, he had the top pair with Jack Kicker. He showed us, and that's not something that I would normally do. I don't suggest you go around showing your cards. It tells people how you play. Oh, he's sitting out, so we're gonna go ahead and call. See, we win automatically. He's sitting out. See, he got 11,000 chips and he wants to sit there and sit out. Thinks he's going to make the ticket just by sitting there. And let's check out Tiger Todd. Ah, Tiger Todd. Excuse me. Should quit smoking that bowl. Tiger Todd And there goes John G again, all in. So he's probably playing pocket pairs or something like that. Ace, king, king, queen. But Tiger One Todd ranked 327,555. He joined the site March 24th or March of 2024. So he's been on the site 2.5 years. Okay. 2.5 years he's been on the site, and he has 2,108 chips. Now remember, folks, they start you out with 20,500. So in 2.5 years, he hasn't been able to build his play chip stack. These are the guys that are kind of hard to tell because you just never know. He might have had a stack and tilted and said, fuck it. They're all free chips anyway. Went to high stakes tables. He doesn't play high stakes, though. He's all on low stakes. So he's never been there. We're going to call this Queen 9 off. Just because the boards that have been running, bingo. See, that's why I say you got to pay attention to the boards, what the streets are running, who's playing what in their grips, everything. See, now we're going to be able to push that pot bet. And notice again, it's rainbowed. And that's his stack. He might just call this. I'm hoping these guys don't call because they still got chips I can hit on the turn in the river. There we go. Oh, ain't that a bitch? This guy got him. So he's got first. He called with a queen 10. I had a queen 9. That was an interesting hand because the other guy that had 8,000 chips just gave them all up in one hand. So I'm still not sitting bad. It says I'm fourth. Went from first to fourth, and that's because somebody else hit a big stack and somebody else went past me. While this guy here just went past me on a queen 10. He had me beat by one card. The kicker was a 10 instead of my 9. So we'll check here, and hopefully this Jack 7 is going to do it with fill in with the 9. We even have a possible straight flush. I need that 9. No flush. There's no flush out there. See, now it's top card because there's two pair unless one of you guys have a 5 or a 10, and he's going to push it all in. He's got that 10. Yep. And he was pushing on that ace for two pair. See, he was pushing on the top card. Not a good thing to do. Queen 8 of diamonds, 10, 8 just came. We're going to call it 200. There's the diamond flush. But we're gonna slow play it. We're not gonna play it hard. This guy's 4,311 for his ranking. He's been here for 10 years. He's got 17 million chips. Probably not a dumb player for darn sure. Nicka Man is 31. He's probably betting on top card. Yeah, I can't hit a straight anymore. I needed a jack or a 10 in there for a straight. We're going to fold to keep that position. We're going to wait for something better, something that's solid. So when somebody goes all in and I've already got the top hand, I can just call. Nothing hard about that decision. Let me see here. Let me do this.
Step into the light or the shadow it casts. A look in the mirror, stripping the mask. The ego deflects what the it wants to hide, but we find the truth on the edge of the slide.
Oh, and I'd have hit that too, yeah.
It's a canvas of gray where the
Oh well.
ghosts of our bias
You got to
come
let
out
those
to
hands go,
play.
though. You're not disturbed about them.
Point at the screen, but it's only a shadow that's being seen. We sit in the silence where the tension is rife, dissecting the ego with the surgical knife from the.
And this song here is an intro to one of my other YouTube channels called the Short Bus Podcast TV. You can find it at hecklebus.com, Hecklebus Rides here on YouTube. Heckle hyphen bus rides right here on YouTube. Heckle hyphen bus rides. And it's my 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 attempt to try to get people to get back to their true nature, to be able to disconnect from this matrix and live a natural life. Get out there and enjoy the outdoors. Learn your natural talents, your survival techniques, and things like that. For if the case comes to be that the grid shuts down, you'll be as happy as can be because you're already grounded.
The depths of the abyss to the clarity of mind, leaving the noise and the drama behind. High etiquette held as the ultimate key. This is the Short Bus Podcast TV. See the mirror for what it is.
It is.
The progression begins now.
I so wanted to call that, but I gotta stick with the grind. These guys still have enough tips to hurt me. I'm in sixth now.
Step into the light or the shadow it casts. A look in the mirror, stripping the mask. The ego deflects what the it wants to hide, but we find the truth on the edge of the slide. The void isn't empty, it's a canvas of gray where the ghosts of our bias come out to play.
And the song itself is specifically about the abyss of your mind and the confusion and the shadows of darkness that people have painted all over you as a bad creature, a sinful Christian, born into sin. Come on, wake up, get out of it. You're not born into sin. You can sin, but I urge you to take up your natural talents and come out of her.
You point at the monster, you point at the screen, but it's only a shadow that's being seen.
Oh, now I'm stuck in the big blind with 2-7 offsuit. Worst hand in poker. Yeah, and there's an all in. I gotta fold it. No fucking way. And I'm busy talking to you guys, otherwise I'd be busy making notes on these people. You see, that's an important part of poker, folks. Notes. When you get involved in cash tournaments where you're seeing the same folks at the tables all the time, like these poker professionals do, you have to start making notes. You have to. These guys do, I guarantee you, make mental notes of how other players play, but you can make a literal journal. See how they went all in on pockets? This guy hit it. Full house. Took them both out. Now he's got 25,000. Is he first now? I think he's in first now. Yep. Amazing how his bingo style, like I said earlier in the beginning, he played bingo with the bingo donkeys and got taken. So then he played bingo the second hand, thinking he was done with the tournament, and he hit for a split pot and didn't make much. And then he was able to get another hand a little bit later on and make something of it. Slowly, he's built his stack. That's a grind. That's a grind. And here's this guy again, 281,736. And he's still playing that same bingo style that I talked about. And he's still up there. Here's Tiger One Todd again. And look at him now. He had 1,740 chips not long ago. He's almost got as many chips as I do now. That's the importance of maintaining patience, letting the grind grind. You don't want to donk yourself out by playing bingo on a hope and a prayer. If you take poker seriously, you can do something with it, but most people don't. People like this will be up in the running for a long time, but then when it comes down to the final push, before you get to that final table and things are getting tight and the blinds are getting big, they get scared. There's that damn 2-7 in the big blind again. Damn it. I hate that. All we can do is check it. This guy doesn't raise. Now all we can do is hope for another 7 or a deuce. Well, there's an 8. Nobody bet on the jack. So that says that I might possibly have this one. So we're going to go ahead and bet it as if I do. Now we see an open for a straight. And this guy's pushing because he has that 10. I'm pretty sure of it. Bad, bad boy, Keith. 12th of 22. We got 7 to go so I can get a ticket. 7 to go and I can get a ticket. Grateful Aussie, 4,438. He's all in on a 600 pre-flop with 950. Got 2 calls. I got to fold. I'm only in 300, so I'm going to fold so I don't pull the other 650 out and drop me down. Good fold. Good fold. Probably went all in with a 9 queen, or one of you guys called him with a 9 queen. And there's a half pot bet, so he's either on the 10 or the jack, or he could have an open ender, like I said, because there's that 7, 8, 9, 10 jack for a straight. Somebody holding a single 9 gets a straight, and there's that 9. Boston Bob better fold. At least he got 9 queen. Not bad for a guy that was down to 1,740. Tiger One Todd. 11th of 19. We got 4 more to go. And the way these guys are playing bingo now, like I said, things are getting tight. Then blinds are getting big, and they want to play tough. And here we go. Now we're going to see cards, and we're going to absolutely likely see someone go out. Queen 10. What the hell? I didn't get to see the end of the game. Didn't get to see the end of the hand there. Well, that's the nice thing about replay. They have a replay mechanism up in the top left corner, and it's got that backward loop so you can replay the hand, and it'll play all the way out for you. So I can check that out.
See the mirror for what it is. The progression begins now.
River through a 4. So it came up with 2 pair of kings and 4s versus 2 pair of queens and 10s.
Step into the light or the shadow it casts. A look in the mirror, stripping the mask. The ego deflects what the it wants to hide, but we find the truth on the edge of the slide. The void isn't empty, it's a canvas of gray where the ghosts of our bias come out to play.
Now Boondoggy's not too bad. I've watched them in several tournaments. And they've placed a couple times with me. So I don't have any problem with Boondoggy. Boondoggy's a pretty decent player.
Leaving the noise and the drama behind. High etiquette held as the ultimate key. This is the Short Bus Podcast TV.
He went all in on that 6-8 suited. See, that's a wing and a prayer. They're going all in on a wing and a prayer. So we're down to 11. I'm 11th of 16. So one more spot and I get my ticket. And then as you go up in rankings, let's see here. The lobby says up to 4th place, you get 5,000 5,000 chip tournament ticket. 3rd place 2, 2nd place 2, and 4th place 4 5,000 K tournament tickets. So you get 1K tournament ticket from 15th to 4th, and then it pays 2 for 3rd and 2nd, and then it pays 4 for 1st. And here we are with pocket aces, and we are definitely going all in. See if we can get a call from Boston Bob or CSG. We're going to show them those pockets, let them know don't play around. We don't go all in unless we mean it. And now we're at 15, so I've got my ticket. I've got my ticket. 9th of 15 out of an entry of 120 people. It pays the top 15. So we got our ticket. Now we're working on 2 tickets if we can place 3rd or 2nd, or 4 tickets if we can place 1st. And it is totally possible that we place 1st. This guy is the top chip leader right here. So it's totally feasible. With 9 players, there's 7 of us on this table. I imagine after this hand, they'll put us all on the same table. It'll be down to final table after this hand. And there we go.
We sit in the silence where the tension is rife, dissecting the ego with the surgical knife from the depths of the abyss.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's 9 of 15. I'm 9th of 15. There's still 15 players. So there's 7 on this table and 8 on the other table. We're going to check. And this guy's probably going to bet just to try to push me. And he is from, dang it. Oh, he's from France.
Step into the light or the shadow it casts. A look in the mirror, stripping the mask. The ego deflects.
Yeah, I've already got a ticket, so I may as well call. Right? So now we're at the part where I've got to pay to play, and there you go. Now we're going to check, and we're going to let them think maybe one of them's got it. And that maybe the caliber of my play isn't quite so good. And now we're going to give it some time to think about it and pretend like we're just thinking about it before we actually call them. Now we got both full house and a possible flush. We're going to push all in, see if he calls. Come on. There you go. Bingo. See, that's how you play poker, folks. You play the grind, you let it build, you let it work. Now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to do this. See down here it says chat, notes, info, endorse. You can endorse him as a poker pro, good sport, or helping hand. We're going to give him a helping hand because he's ranked at 8,616. I'm ranked at 21,333. He tried to take advantage of me by pushing his larger stack. So we're going to give him a helping hand endorsement. And there's one, 5-3-6. Looked pretty good for me on the flop. But with three hands, oh yeah, now 5, 6, 7, 8, even better. Now, oh yeah, there's the 9. I'd have got clobbered. And I tried to play that a strong hand. So I say you got to watch this stuff and think about what you're playing. Still 15. See, we're holding tight to that 15 now, right? There we go. King got him. Queen got it. He stayed in. Step into the light or the shadow it casts. We're going to call that raise. We're going to see if these sixes. That's what my name. That's what my other poker sites are. Little big 66. Sixes are my favorites. 10,800. I'm willing to bet he's got a high pocket pair, and that's why he raised. We're gonna fold. We're gonna fold and let it build because now we're down to 14, and I'm 8 still. So I still got a chance at third, second, first. We're going to turn that background music down a little bit. Yeah, we're going to fold that one too. They'd have been higher and connected, suited connectors in a higher range, like again, jack suited, I might call that. But 9-5 suited, they're not connected. That leaves a 6, 7, 8 for a straight. And anybody else could possibly have two clubs out there and hit a full flush better than me. Yeah, and that didn't hit me anywhere, did it? Didn't hit anybody. Nobody had shit with that board. Streets of darkness. See, and this is what I was talking about. 8-9 suited connectors. That's not too bad. If he raises, I'm calling. I might even go all in. On that, I'm going to go ahead and push it. See, he's probably going to fold. He was in the small blind. He called because he wanted to check it out. So even though I didn't have a hand, I was in a position where I could push by determining what he was sitting at as a small blind and probably likely called because he might have had something minor. But when that king hit the board, I could play the king as if though I had it. Now ace-5 suited, we're going to go ahead and call that because we can get a 2-3-5, 2-3-4. It plays out well in many scenarios. We're going to go ahead and check even though we've got top pair. Somebody else could still have an ace. If he pushes, I'm all in. Bingo. And that's how you do it, folks. Again, patience, let it build, and all of a sudden, I'm in first again. Let this shit play out. Same with your life. Same with the government when you're making decisions with the government. Let that shit play out. If they say this is going to happen, then let's see it happen. Because then if it doesn't happen, you know they fucking lied to you. You know they tried bluffing you. You know they tried taking your chips. Man, this guy's lucky on them queens. Three, 4, 5. We're gonna let him play it. I thought for sure this guy might call with that many chips left. He's in a desperate position now. Same with this guy. Well, a lot of them are. Spencer here, he's sitting out. He's done. I'm going to fold to let him go. Let him go. Yep, he's going to call and he's going to fold. Okay, now we have a break. Now we have a break. Let's see here. Let me tell you about one of my other channels here. Got a change screen share. Let me pull up the other screen while we're on break. And this here, folks, is my main channel, El Perro. You can feel free to go check it out. We got over 1,500 videos, 4.1 thousand subscribers. Been on YouTube for 7 years with this channel. We deal with the Constitution, enforcement, whose duty is it? A lot of things about corruption with the government. This is not a republic. This republic form of government is now democratic. I enforce my freedom of speech because you have a right to know. If they silence me, who is going to tell you the truth? Okay? We talk about equity and how does it work. We talk about Hitler's willing executioners. Did the bitch-ass slaves celebrate properly here in Nazi America? And one of my favorites, I'm going to let it play out here. A little ditty I did called Colder Than Hell. So enjoy. Let me shut my music back here down. Pause that. We bring this up. And please enjoy, folks.
Hold up, grab my soda cause I told you I'm colder than hell. I ain't buying what you sell, it don't ring my bell. Unless it's got the smell, you know, like grape pape. We ain't talking vapes or the color of drapes. Or a gorilla in a cape is the good shit. Just one hit, you so lit, you fall into a bit, non-bit. What's fucking funny is you're a monkey, a high school flunky, hero and junkie, obliteration of the carnation, with gross castrations, cute citations, by your intimation. Get real, young man, there's only one stand. You can't stand a suntan, how you gonna live on the land? Obliteration of the carnation, with gross castration, in skewed citations, by your intimations. I'm a truth in rotation, you're a cheap imitation. Dark said hums, 808s make the ground shake. Cold as the grave, every word's a land quake. You're a flicker in a cipher, I'm the flame that won't fade. Step into the night where the shadows are made. What's fucking funny is you're a monkey, a high school flunky, hero and junkie. I'm gonna click another hit of this good shit, and I'm already it, so take over, it's been non-bit.
for joining us at Personality Inventory Mockumentary Productions. Man up, slaves, and hit those buttons, or I'll send ice.
Okay, let's bring us back to poker. And we got 12 seconds to go and we're back in it. All right, let's hit it, folks. Let's hit it and get it. Still in second out of 13. Second out of 13. Somebody now has 39. That's the guy right here. Just barely ahead of me. And Tiger One Todd is in third with 31 or 33,000. Interesting. Just goes to show you, folks. Just goes to show you. Put in a good, solid effort, and you can do something. You do not have to play bingo. Which is why I say that Tiger One Todd, those are the confusing ones because their rank is 321,000 and they've been on the site for 2.5 years, have 2018 chips, and yet why are they ranked as such if they can play so well? Because they don't always play like that. But when they're in tournaments, they might tend to play better because they're trying to reach a certain goal. Whereas if they're on play chip tables alone, they're merely looking. I'm going to go ahead and call this simply because I have the opportunity to take this guy out with him. Oh, he hit that flush. Yeah, see? Nice hand. I'm still third. Now Tiger One Todd is in second, I believe. Unless I haven't updated. Let's see. Yeah, Tiger One Todd is in second and I'm in third. So we're going to fold because there's still 12 of us left. Still got a ways to go to get to that first, second, and third. See, this is part of the tournament where you get down to real players. And see, Tiger One Todd's going to sit there and sit out for a while. He's going to go ahead and let them blinds go by. This guy's all in. Tiger One's sitting out. We're going to call it for the King 9. There we go. Okay. A little bit better shape now again. Second. See, that's the problem with sitting out. You lose your place in line. Sit out. You're not paying. And therefore you're not playing. And therefore you're not going to get paid. It's like this matrix, folks. If you want to get paid by the matrix, you have to pay tribute to that matrix. You have to pay tribute to the false patriarch that is paying you falsely with false chips. It's a big gamble. And it's their house and their chips. Set thine house in order. Ace 4 suited. Kind of like the ace 5 suited. We got to hit the low end for the straight. But we're still hitting a flush plus the possible top high pair. Okay, there's the 4 with the 10. We're going to go ahead and bet it because I doubt this guy's got it. He's in the small blind again. See, that's the part about knowing poker and your position. In bingo halls, you sit anywhere you want, and it doesn't matter where you're sitting. Here in poker, there's an element of where you're sitting, who's dealing, and who's in the big blind and who's in the small blind. I'm in the small blind. I don't care to put another 1,000 on 3-7 off, one of the worst hands in the game. So I'm going to fold for that 1,000 and keep my position. And again, I don't really care if another 7 pops up, giving me a possible full house, 7 full of 10s. It could still be a 10 out there. And see, he took that, Will. He took that. We'd have split that pot. Now, see what I got? Okay, now we're going to push it a pot bet. See if one of these guys wants to call. Because there's 5,000 right there. There we go. We got a call. Now we got a 9 for a straight. He's got to have the queen or a set with the eights or tens. We're going to go all in. He tried to put me one chip. See? Come on, 9. There's jacks. Straights. We split the pot with straights. Ain't that wild? See, he thought he was going to take my chips. And now we're down to 9. We're down to the last 9. Final table, folks. Final table. You saw it here. First video game. And we made final table.
What the it wants to hide, but we find the truth on the edge of the slide. The void isn't empty, it's a canvas of gray, where the ghosts of our bias come out to play. You point at the monster, you point at the screen.
And I see Charles made it to final table.
We sit in the silence where the tension is rife, dissecting the
See, now is where I play tight as fuck. Unless I have to sit in the big or small blind, I probably am not going to call unless I've got premium cards. Another aspect that is different than bingo is that you're dependent upon what is called from that funny little ball and what ball it pulls out. Here, the rate of play changes with the blinds as they go up. And then, of course, as you get to the final hand or final table, the risks are greater because now you're dependent upon playing tight in order to make sure you get that first, second, or third.
On the edge of the slide, the void isn't empty, it's a canvas of gray, where the ghosts of our bias come out to
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
the monster you point at the screen, but it's only a shadow that's being seen.
Oh, he called with an ace. See? He didn't have anything, but he knew he had high cards. So rather than believe that I had a queen, king, or 8, he called believing he had the best hand. His belief was correct, but that's the way you're supposed to play poker. Watch this one. We're going to go all in again and see if he'll call. And there we go. That's how you play poker, folks. You have to learn how to play them off hands for how the other people on the board are playing. Like I said, this guy's a bingo player. He'll call that 10 jack offsuit and hope on a wing and a prayer. Just like I bet the king 9 on a hope and on a wing and a prayer. But it's the same concept. There comes a point in time where you have to pay in order to play to get paid. And now he's out. Oh, yeah, baby. So now we're down to 7 of us. Ace 10 suited, premium cards for a royal flush, but we're only going to call it. Because if this guy wants to go all in, we're calling. And there's the 10 with the 9 of diamonds in there with a possible for a set or even a straight yet. There's the jack. So now we need a queen for the straight or a 10 for the set. There we go. Now he's got to have the queen to hit it. Oh, look at that. He did have the queen jack. He had that straight. But now I'm second of 7. We're going to call this one again. See, now we're getting down to where the hands are limited. There's only 7 of us left. Now I'm going to start playing a few more hands if the cards are a little bit loose. This is where the bluffing comes in. Final table, the last hands, we're going to go ahead and put him all in. See, he doesn't want to take the chance. See, 6-8. He pushed on a 6-8. And bingo. See, you got to play the way the other player. Like I said, he's hard to figure out because he seemed like he's probably a bingo player. Right? So just like the other guy, he's willing to take those chances with a 10-jack offsuit. This guy was pulling it with 6-8 offs, for crying out loud. See, now we're first of 6. And like I said, you can make that first place to get them 4 tickets, or second and third to get those 2 tickets. You don't have to put up with just 1 ticket for the ramp of 15 through the 4th. Play the grind. There we go again. Ace, jack of diamonds. See if this guy wants to push here. If he doesn't, I will. See? 4,800 chips on that one. Just for pushing the bet. Figo is out. So if these guys fold, I'm just calling and those chips are mine. This guy will likely call though. So we'll take it to the flop. We're going to bet that. See? Down to 6 of us. So let's play, boys. Let's play. Dog, he's showing his cards that he won that hand with 4 deuce in the big blind. Come on, dude. The guy sitting before you is sitting out.
Step into the light or the shadow it casts. A look in the mirror, stripping the mask. The ego deflects what the it wants to hide.
And another part about this online stuff, notice the profile pic. It's a wicked looking clown. And I've already had comments from other players on this site that freaks them out. So part of the aspect of poker itself, whether it's online or not, is psychology. And that's what my little Lippy channel is all about, is psychology. That's why you hear this song in the background. Short Bus Podcast TV is about coming out of that psychology and getting back to your true nature. Because the psychology most people live in is that darkness, that world of dark shadows in the mirror that they're facing, but they don't recognize. They don't recognize themselves. That darkness is you, people. It's yourself. You reflect your own darkness onto other people as if though it's them. Oh, we can get a heart flushing here. But again, he's in the small blind. I'm in the big blind. He hit something there or had it and knew he had it. Was waiting for me to bet. Okay, I don't have anything. I'm not going to bet it. Now, this guy's calling simply because he knows this guy's sitting out. We got Jack 8 suited. The way the board ran just a minute ago was a heart flush possible. All red. Damn. If it weren't for this guy going out, 2,000, I'm not going to waste it. I'm still up there, 76,000. I'm still in first. There we go, and all in. We're going to see cards. Ace King against Ace King. Is it suited in spades? Nope. See, I'd have won that with jacks and tens. But I'm not playing no bingo. See, that's... Matter of fact, I'm going to make notes. Ace, bingo, donkey. In other words, they have faith in aces. Look at that. I got 2-3 opposite again. Ace, bingo, donkey. That tells me they are willing to go all in, holding ace, king, ace, kicker. Now, granted, they were both ace, king suited, but they also are likely, as we've seen, many people go all in. They go all in on specific hands, like this one here, king, queen suited. A lot of people would go all in on that. I'm just going to call it. I'm first in line. I'm going to call it. It should be a warning to this guy that, hey, you might want to beware. So now we're going to go ahead and check. This guy's probably going to bet. We're going to call it. And there we go. Now we're going to push the bet and see if he wants to call what he just pushed. Now we're going to show him. Daddy ain't playing around. I'm in first place and almost unreachable at this point. I mean, Luna has a shot, but these other three have to be very careful. Like I said, I'm in first out of 5 now. And we're going to go ahead and fold that 4. That ain't shit to us, right? See, now these guys are desperate because the first place guy has almost 3 times as much as all of them. We're going to fold the 5 through. We're going to let him have that 2,000. Again, it's the grind, even at the final table when things are getting pushy. Sometimes you got to let them push, and sometimes you just got to let the flow flow. Stay on the bank where it's nice and sandy and soft, and you can dip out of the water when you need to. And hop back in when things start getting hot.
This is the Short Bus Podcast TV. See the mirror for what it is. The progression begins
now. It's now. Hey, we're down to 4. I'm going to check with the 3-4 and fold. We're going to let him think. Because the only thing we can hope is a 4 or 3 on the river. Split pot. See? He bet. I had to push. Let him think that maybe I might have that king. We're going to call this. I'm going to let him think. 11,000 versus 21,000. That's 41, 52, 53. So it's still see, he's only going to get 32 then. So I'm still up there. This guy got 77,559 though. I'm vowing for first, guys. I got to get that 4 tickets. I want 4 tickets, not 2, not 3, not 1. There he is, desperate. Remember, he was in first for a long time. Now he's willing to play that bingo. He's got cards to do so. He doesn't have a big field that's sitting there waiting to call him either. See, the dynamics change as the game goes on, folks. Same with your life. The world changes as time goes on. And you got to keep it in its proper perspective according to the speed it's moving and the activity that's moving it. Here we go. There we go. We are down to 3, folks. I have at least 2 tickets. This guy's done. This guy's done. Yeah, your 410 suited beat my 210 suited. Now he's probably all in. We're going to call him. Come on, Hart. There we go. So I got at least 2 tickets, folks. I'm still in first.
This is the Short Bus Podcast TV. See the mirror for what it is. The progression begins now.
Jack 9 got it. Yep. See if these guys want to play bingo now.
Step into the light or the shadow it casts. A look in the mirror, stripping the mask. The ego deflects what the it wants to hide, but we find the truth on the edge of the slide. The void isn't empty, it's a
First of 3, folks. First of 3. Got 2 tickets sealed. Waiting, trying to get first, so I get 4 tickets.
but it's only a shadow that's being seen. We sit in the silence where the tension is rife, dissecting the ego with the surgical knife. From the depths of the abyss to the clarity of mind, leaving the noise.
See, he likes showing his cards on what he wins with when he doesn't have shit. See, and this guy is a calling station on those small blinds. He's going to call because just same reason he might hit that bottom pair when I have absolutely nothing and be able to push a bottom pair and take those chips. Like I said, the dynamic changes. Now he's going to raise. We're going to let him have that 3. This guy let him have the 6. See, he's going to be pushing and try to push. See, he's 17,019. He's going to try to push. See if he wants to push again. Yeah, you better fold because I'm all in. I want them all, Luna. Oh, give me the 8. Give me the 8. Give me the 8. Damn it. Okay. I got 2 tickets. Either way, I got 2 tickets. I'm all in again. This is a point in the game where I got to go all in. And he's not going to give it to me. He's going to let me try to slowly build. But that's okay. I can do that. Even from this position with 3 people left, I can do that. Come on, Jack. Oh, we got it. So I am out, folks. I am out. Prize 2 5,000 ticket tournament tickets. In other words, now instead of spending 5,000 of my tickets, instead of spending 5,000 of my play chips that I've gotten built up, I can now use one of these tickets and keep my stack. So thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, see us again next time when we play our next poker game. Bye now.